Hey, Richard Bryce here. Today I want to help you with tennis elbow. I'm going to show you a drill that can be really useful for helping to calm the pain down. But before I show you it, I do want to very briefly explain that pain is a protective mechanism created by your brain in response to perceived threat. So basically your brain uses pain as a protective mechanism to get your attention and to tell you to kind of change your behavior. So what that means is sometimes if you've got tennis elbow, you might need to calm down on the tennis, because if your brain is trying to protect you, it's trying to tell you there's a problem in this area, hitting thousands of balls every day on a ball machine might make it a little bit more challenging to get rid of. So sometimes if you do have tennis elbow, you have to calm things down, do a little bit of stuff behind the scenes, and then kind of get back into tennis. So what we're going to be doing is a nerve drill. So I'm going to show you how to mobilize something called your radial nerve. This is the nerve that supplies your triceps. It supplies the muscles on the back of your forearm. And these are muscles that tend to cause a problem because a lot of the time people get tennis elbow from hitting their backhand late. So these muscles are really important, and because of it, this nerve, this area can get a little bit irritated, and doing this nerve drill can help to relieve things. Now, before you do the drill, if it hurts when you do what I'm about to show you, stop doing it. Do not try and push through pain. If ever you're trying to do something to get rid of pain, pushing through pain doesn't work, because you're basically going to teach your brain to experience more pain. So if when you do this drill, it hurts, I want you to stop, and I want you to do it on the other side. And very often you'll find that you'll actually get a better result doing this drill on the other side. But for now, I'm going to be a right-handed player. I've got pain in my right tennis elbow, so I'm going to show you what the drill looks like. You're going to go to a maximum 3 out of 10 in terms of tension. So I'm going to go through the tensioning sequence first, show you what it looks like. Then you're going to work on a couple of different movements. So the full movement would look like this. I would bend my hand back. I would internally rotate my arm. I'm going to take my arm down to my side. I'm going to lower my shoulder blade, and then I'm going to tilt my head away. So you're going to go through that sequence, and somewhere along that sequence you're probably going to feel tension in your forearm. It might go into your elbow, but it's more likely to be in your forearm. You've got to gauge that level of tension and stop when you get to about 3 out of 10, because remember, this is a nerve. We're not trying to stretch a muscle, we're mobilizing a nerve, and you don't want to crank on it and cause any problems. So bend the wrist back, internally rotate your arm, take it by your side, lower it down, and for me, that's all I need to do to get my 3 out of 10. You might need to take it further by tilting your head away. But then what you're going to do is you're going to go through a few different mobilizations. This nerve comes out through the spine. It goes through something called the brachial plexus, and then it goes down and around the elbow. So we basically want to make sure this nerve isn't stuck in and around those areas. So the way that you'll do it, you'll find your 3 out of 10. You'll back off your 3 out of 10 just a little bit, and then from there I'm going to tilt my head away a few times to see if I can mobilize it in and around my neck. Then I'm going to gently lift my shoulder blade and lower it until I get the 3 out of 10. Lift and lower, and again just about 3 times. Then keeping everything else in the same position, I'm just going to bend my elbow and straighten it, so make sure it's not restricted in and around the elbow. And then the final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to relax my hand, and then I'm going to bend it again, or relax my wrist and then bend it again. So this takes the tension off, and this increases the tension. And then I'm going to relax. I'm going to shake it out, and you're going to see how your elbow feels. Does it feel better? Does it feel worse? And like I said before, if when you do that it hurts your elbow, stop and try it on the other side. So that's what the nerve mobilization looks like. Often if people have got tennis elbow and they try that, it reduces the pain. And if you find that that happens for you, then it's a really good idea to work on this drill fairly regularly throughout the day, just nice and gently like we did. 3 reps, 3 reps, 3 reps, just make sure things are moving properly and they aren't sticky. And you do that maybe 5 times a day, every couple of hours, and it's going to help to really calm things down, and it might be enough to get rid of your pain within a few days so you can get back to playing tennis. Okay, so that's what the radial nerve mobilization looks like. Now, there are a few other things that you can work on. I'm not going to talk about them in this video because I've got another video that I can point you to, but one other really common reason that players have this problem is because the shoulder isn't very stable. So the muscles at the back of the shoulder, the external rotators and the scapular retractors maybe aren't quite strong enough, so your brain creates a bit of pain and discomfort in and around the elbow to try and protect you. So it can be a really, really good idea to work on strengthening the back of your shoulder to try and address these issues. I've got another video, so I'll place the link up here, that's going to show you a shoulder routine. It's going to show you how to mobilize your neck as well, because that can also be really important. That'll show you how to mobilize your neck. It'll show you how to strengthen these shoulder muscles, and if you work on that regularly and add in this nerve mobilization, that can often be a really powerful combination for helping to get rid of tennis elbow and for helping to prevent tennis elbow. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like more help in this area, there's a link down below. I have a program where I help people to improve their timing and their technique and stuff like that. But a big part of the program is about helping players to address injury concerns that they've got and to address pain, because obviously when you're playing with pain, it creates problems, and if you're injured, it prevents you from improving. So that is part of the work that I do with players. So there's a link down in the description that's going to allow you to schedule a free chat with me. I can learn more about your situation and see if it's something that I think I can help with. Okay, give this drill a try. Remember what I said: if it hurts when you do it, do not do it. Do it on the other side. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so and get the notifications turned on.